talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Elway. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Bradley Roby there defensively.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Over the middle, he'll get it to Harrison. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That one goes for 24 yards. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. 9 yards on the touchdown run. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They go play action. Mayfield. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And oh, he coughed it up and picked up by the Chargers.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over, yet they are humans.
The tackle there by LaMarcus Joyner. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Elway to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Hey, exit.
He'll run for it with Tariq Cohen. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Tariq Cohen with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. New York set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And it'll bring up third down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
We got this.
That one goes for 30 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Mayfield now. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They're already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
It's been such an impressive first half to get that lead. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
Partney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. And let's see who's faster.
Mayfield. And he's got his man. Beckham. Touchdown, Giants. From 19 yards away. And the Giants have got it back to a one-score game. Dawson tacks on the point after, and that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is...
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's a gain of 35.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Tariq Cohen on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And New York set to take the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if the
blitz coming, and down he goes. Lightning speed that time for the corner. Marshawn Lattimore getting the sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Good, 180. I'm scared. Watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl.
On third, OBJ. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
This quarterback now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. To throw, Mayfield. And oh, look at that. A diving catch.
Here we go. Here we
A
go.
really good pickup of 28 yards.
Well, there's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk.
3 down.
First down, Mayfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Juju Smith-Schuster, the target once again. That'll bring up second down.
180.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. He finds his target, Beckham, and he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. From 17 yards out, and the Giants are able to cut into this lead. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll give it to Chubb. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. From back at the 4, here's second and goal. They'll try again with Chubb. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. A 4-yard touchdown run. And the Giants able to get this back within a touchdown. They were able to push him backwards on first down, but this time he forces his way in.
I wonder if he went back to the huddle and said, guys, just a little bit more help. and I can get it done on this one. Maybe even overruled the play call from the sideline, just feeling like he had that opportunity, and he wanted to cash it in.
So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Now Elway going for the deep ball. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Go, go. 5.
From the shotgun, Elway. Throw on the right side, complete to Harrison. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't it?
I think he knew right away that he...
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. So, Charles, why in the world do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the surface, but I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along the way. Sometimes they're so confident in a play call that they don't care about the situation. They think that that play, at that time, they're going to run it and pick up whatever they need. So maybe that's what influenced him there. I'm guessing because I have no other explanation.
Yeah, that's tough. Own side of the field, that chunk of yardage to pick up. Head scratcher. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Now Mayfield. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. From the gun, Mayfield. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 17 yards and a giant first down. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be.
And he's got his man, Beckham. Touchdown, Giants. Odell Beckham with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants are a 2-point conversion away from tying this football game. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. This one fielded at the 5. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And
now it's Elway. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete.
Hey, Charlie.
On third down, Elway. On target over the middle to Hill. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Now Elway on first down. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. In for the score. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes this a 9-point game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. We have, due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go, let's go. Set, 180. Oh, you got deep.
Watch left. Tight end to the
Watch
left.
that.
Mayfield on first down. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
Watch that.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Caught right side, Tate. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Nick Chubb, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
So they look like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Juju Smith-Schuster, 37 yards. And the Giants have got it back to a 1-score game. Dawson able to connect on the extra point, and that will get them one closer. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. This will be fielded at the 6. And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35 and make it the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
General West. 5. Big grip.
On first, they'll throw with Elway. And Hill with it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. First down, a run with Cohen. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. Here's Elway to throw. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Out of the gun, Elway. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Tyreek Hill, 33 yards. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that makes this a 9-point game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Play fake. Mayfield. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Mayfield looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance. Partner, if you and I were playing quarterback in this one, we would be really confident right now throwing it to him, wouldn't we?
Yeah, he's been spectacular. That's caught inside the 20. It's a gain of 35. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. K1 short with a sack. That's 315 pounds of man right there.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up. And Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants. From 21 yards away. And the Giants able to get this back within a touchdown.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody. But those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable. The defense just has to hate those guys.
This drives them crazy because oftentimes you can't match up with them. They have you either with size, speed, or maybe even just strength.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. Back now at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But
now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open, otherwise just don't do it.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
To throw again on second down, Mayfield. And that is incomplete here. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Mayfield with it once more. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way. Come up in an offset eye. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll run with Chubb, and he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Nick Chubb, his second touchdown of the afternoon, and the Giants have taken the lead. Dawson tacks on the point after, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Ready? 50, plant.
Here we go, D, get off the field.
They begin the drive on the ground with Cohen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Elway. Escaping the pressure right. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
They'll run on second down with Cohen. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Throwing now is Elway. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. A really nice knockdown. He gets so much pressure in these situations on defensive backs. What are they taught?
Play the ball, not the man. Because if you have a pass interference penalty in this spot, boy, oh boy, you put your team in a bad place.
There's the 8-time Pro Bowler Marvin Harrison. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Now it's Elway. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow, wow. How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
This is taken at the 3. Then he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Set, 180. Nice, sweetheart.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long.
Watch the twist.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This is taken at his 4. And they take a knee. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to... With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
This is fielded at the goal line. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Come on, the ball. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Crash, crash. Hurry, hurry. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Hurry, hurry. Me, I got this.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. It's complete to Golden Tate. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards right off the bat, and a quick first down.
Here we go. 180. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. Check. I got it.
First down, Mayfield.
Right there.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
On second and a long way to go. Mayfield on the comebacker, complete. It's Tate. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football. Because of the timing of the route.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Back deep, Tariq Cohen. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
180. Stay with you, man. Watch real.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And he finds a man. It's Olsen. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you from our broadcast perch. And, Charles, as we get this thing started, what are you going to be keeping your eye on?
Special teams. Field position is always a big determiner in a ball game. Who sets their offense up for success the best, that team will win the game.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Ready. Yellow lady.
Check 53. Right.
Hey, kill.
Breeze now on first down. There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick six.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play.
Around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. Now Breeze to try again after the pick six. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. Julio Jones once again the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
Here we go. Watch the shit. He's crazy. He's checking crazy.
Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. He'll have a first down past the 40. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. A tremendous play there from Saquon Barkley. And even 50 yards on the ground.
You're good. Ready. Ready.
53 at the mic.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. Open man is Kroon, the tight end. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now Breeze, maybe a free play. And this is incomplete, but a flag back at the line of scrimmage. And this could be a first down. He was looking again for Kelsey there on that play. So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Check. Big dad. Come.
Kill.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Yellow lady.
53 at the mic. 53. Check 53.
Now on 2nd and 13. Breeze. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Niners, if they can convert the extra point, they'll grab the lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Mahomes now on first down. And complete to Zach Ertz. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. These guys hooking up right away here, Charles. 2 plays, both passes in his direction, and both catches.
And in our time together, have we not seen the tight end position continue to develop in the passing game? You know, at some point, we may not call them tight ends anymore. We may have to come up with an entirely different way of designating that position and what they do on the field. Because when I hear tight end, I think of the old school, hand in the dirt, blocking on the line of scrimmage. These guys are much more receiver than they are guys who are going to move in the running game.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Mike. 43.
Now it's Mahomes again. And Adams has it complete. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. They go play fake. Mahomes. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. Mahomes to throw once more. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Giants are going to jump back in front. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. A big play there on the catch and run. And a very appropriate gain as well, 49 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A toss out to Barkley. Slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. An entertaining start to this one. More to come. Sports. 2nd quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. It's the 49ers in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. 8 yards on the run, and that cuts this down to a 3rd and about 5.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Check 5-9. Check 53. Mike. Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop. Check nickel.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the 1st down either. It was Jonathan Bostic there on the stop. New York set to take the field. They're starting to put some space here. First quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. And now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, first and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Get him, boy! Get him, boy!
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
He gets it to Brown. Good play. Touchdown, Giants. Antonio Brown with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants add on to their lead.
Well, partner, go ahead and strike up the band. Cue up the dance moves. AB is in the end zone yet again, and that's not a surprise at all. His ability to turn something into a bigger play after the catch, that run after catch, one of the things that helps separate him as one of the elite receivers in the NFL.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead.
And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. Avery Williamson. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion. From the gun, it's Breeze. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Dietrich Wise Jr., he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Quick hitter here, it's complete. There he goes, right side. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. It's the fullback, 55 yards. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that will shave one more off this lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. New York set to take the field. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Second and 10 now from the 27. Here's Mahomes to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick. But instead it falls down incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. He's going deep for Brown. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. So after the INT, it's Breeze. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. Short throw pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Gano the extra point. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go! Yellow! All day, dog.
On first down, Mahomes. Flushed out right. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. The ball comes out, and now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they came out of the locker trailing. Not a good way to start this second half with their first drive.
Can't imagine that the discussion at halftime encompassed this at all. In fact, I'm sure they talked about, okay, kind of wipe the slate clean, start the second half, and let's go out and play the way we know that we can. That's not a great example of it.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Devontae Adams, 43 yards. And the Giants take advantage of the turnover to put up 6.
Motion, motion, motion.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
We got this.
Ready. Yellow waiting, yellow waiting.
Mike. Here we go.
Breeze now on first down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It'll be a loss of 7 on the play. And it'll make this a second and long. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 34.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run. On first down, Breeze.
Some think the team...
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Jonathan Bostic gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. Deep ball for Jeffrey. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. And once more, he was looking for Alshon Jeffrey, and that'll make it third down. Shotgun now for Breeze. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's fourth down. Breeze going to throw. Short pass complete to the tight end Kroom. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on fourth down. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. It's the